If you love exploring new places and have a passion for history, then you have come to the right place. In this video, we are going to show you the most inspiring historical monuments that everyone must try to visit at least once. From ancient wonders to modern marvels, the world is a whole of buildings and sites of great historical significance. Dating back to prehistoric times, many of these phenomenal artificial wonders still hold an aura of mystery, compelling millions from around the world to visit and see these sites for themselves. Now, everyone might have their criteria to determine which historical sites are better or more interesting than the rest. Make sure to watch the whole video. If you love exploring new places and have a passion for history, then we have the most inspiring historical monuments that we mentioned at the end of the video. The pyramids at Giza in Egypt. The pyramid complex at Giza may be one of the most famous historical sites in the world. However, their inception, construction, and purpose remain a vast mystery. The Pyramid of Djoser, which is believed to be the oldest in Egypt, dates back to 2630 BC. It was built in the Saqqara necropolis for the burial of Pharaoh Djoser. It is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. The main pyramid complex close to the present-day city of Cairo comprises 3 larger and 3 smaller pyramids, along with the enigmatic Great Sphinx. Archaeologists believe the mysterious limestone sculpture, with the head of a human and the body of a lion, predates most of the other ancient structures in the area by 2,000 years or so. Meanwhile, the oldest and largest of the 3 enormous pyramids is the Great Pyramid of Khufu. It was built between 2589 and 2566 BC and is also one of the only structures in the area that is mostly intact. Those who want to visit these historical monuments can easily take a bus from Tower Square in Cairo. From the bus stop, they can take a short camel or horse ride to reach their destination. Given their delicate state, visitors can only access a small area inside the pyramids after paying the fee. Petra, Jordan? Before moving towards the next tourist spot, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you won't miss any updates regarding our interesting videos. This ancient place was built by the Nabateans more than 2,000 years ago. This historic place became an essential stop on the caravan route between Africa and Arabia. Petra was largely abandoned after a major earthquake in 363 CE. However, shepherds used the ruins for shelter for centuries afterwards. Petra is carved into the side of a cliff, and most of it is still hidden underground. The only entrance is through a narrow gorge called the Siq, which opens onto the city's main square or piazza. Petra was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1985. It's now one of the most popular tourist destinations in the Middle East. Many movies have been shot at Petra, including Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, The Mummy Returns, and Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. Machu Picchu, Peru. Next up is Machu Picchu, Peru. This Inca city was built around 1580 and abandoned just over 100 years later. This incredible site remained unknown to the Western world until 1911, when the explorer Hiram Bingham Adeoye discovered it. It's estimated that more than 140 structures were present at one point. These buildings were constructed using dry stone walls with no mortar. Although the purpose of this Inca citadel is unknown, some believe that it was a ceremonial site or the estate of the Inca Emperor Pachacuti. Machu Picchu is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. To access the impressive ruins, visitors must take a train to the charming town of Aguascalientes, where they can explore the bustling markets, enjoy delicious cuisine, and immerse themselves in the vibrant local culture. The Colosseum, Rome, Italy. The Colosseum in Rome is one of the most iconic historical places in the world. This iconic arena was completed in 80 AD and is a marvel of engineering. The Colosseum is an iconic theater that dates back to AD 80 and is considered one of the most remarkable engineering feats of the Roman Empire. Its historical significance lies in its role as an arena where spectacles, such as gladiatorial contests and public events, took place, showcasing the grandeur and power of the Roman Empire. This ancient structure was commissioned by Emperor Vespasian in 72 AD and took over a decade to complete. The Colosseum was used for gladiatorial contests and other public spectacles. It is estimated that over 500,000 ancient Romans lost their lives in the Colosseum. Today, it is a popular tourist destination and one of Rome's most famous landmarks. Delphi in Greece. Delphi in Greece was undoubtedly one of the most influential sites in the ancient world. The Greeks consider this captivating mountaintop settlement the center of the world where heaven met earth. Now, thousands of years later, the remnants of the magical city of Delphi have become a top historical tourist attraction in Greece, second only to the Acropolis. The ruins of Delphi are located some 180 kilometers from Athens and date back to the Neolithic period in 1600 BC. According to myths associated with ancient Greece, Delphi was a spiritual sanctuary created for the worship of different deities, including Apollo, Themis, Poseidon, and Demeter. More importantly, in Greek mythology, this historical monument served as the seat of the Oracle of Delphi. Delphi was a high priestess who played a significant role in making critical decisions throughout the ancient world. A number of travel groups operating worldwide offered trips to this stunning historical destination. Moreover, since it takes more than a day to tour all the crucial ruins in Delphi, you can easily book a hotel in the area for the complete experience. The Great Wall of China. Chances are that even if you haven't visited the Great Wall of China in Beijing, you must have at least seen it in a movie. One of the most famous historical places to visit around the world, this 21,196-kilometer-long wall was built during different dynasties in ancient China. The structure is made of stone, wood, and other materials and spans from east to west. These fortifications were made to keep the invaders at bay. A number of emperors modified the Great Wall. However, the Ming dynasty joined different parts of the wall and built even more sections. The present structure around Beijing, which comprises barracks, guard towers, and fortresses, was built between 1368 and 1644 by the Great Ming Empire. This historical site remains one of the most popular tourist attractions in Asia, with travelers from all over the world visiting it. From Beijing Capital International Airport, you'll need to drive for about 2 hours to reach the Great Wall of China. If you are staying somewhere in the central city, you can easily take a bus or rent a car to visit the ancient structure. Badaling and Zhuangguan are two of the most popular and accessible sections of the Great Wall. If you are still watching and enjoying this video, make sure to like it and share it with your friends so that they can also learn about the famous ancient places in the world. Tikal in Guatemala. If you are interested in the ancient Mayan civilization, you need to add Tikal in Guatemala to your list of historical places to visit around the world. The Central American country is dotted with classical Mayan structures and ruins, among which is the ancient city of Tikal, which is the most preserved and popular tourist attraction. It is located in a tropical rainforest that has now become part of Tikal National Park. Many archaeologists believe the ancient Tikal temple dates back to 7 BC. However, historians believe Tikal flourished between 200 and 850 AD, as it was the capital of the most powerful empire. The ruins were discovered in the 1840s. In 1970, UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site. Tikal National Park has around 3,000 ancient structures and monuments, covering an area of more than 200 square miles. The hieroglyphics on the ruins suggest Tikal was home to an estimated 10,000 to 90,000 people. Flores and Santa Elena are the closest modern settlements around Tikal National Park. If you are staying in either of these areas, you can easily book a day tour and visit the ruins. For those who don't mind getting up early in the morning, the best time to visit the historical site is right after sunrise. Not only will you find the park less crowded, but you'll also beat the glaring midday sun. Easter Island, located 2,200 miles off the coast of Chile. This remote island was named by 18th century Dutch explorers who spotted the landmass on Easter Sunday. It's famous for its approximately 1,000 mammoth statues, which the indigenous Polynesian inhabitants created from the 10th through 16th centuries to represent their ancestors. Rapa Nui National Park, which covers half of Easter Island, is the best place to see the carved figures or moai. There are about 400 moai at the ancient quarry Ranawaraku, including a 70-foot-tall statue that was never raised upright. The most famous site, Tongariki, features 15 moai beside the ocean. The monuments are made from a soft volcanic rock called tuff, which is vulnerable to the elements, and archaeologists believe that one day they may disappear. LATAM operates 2 daily flights from Santiago de Chile to Hangaro, Easter Island's capital. The trip takes about 5.5 hours. The entrance fee to Rapa Nui National Park is $80 for adults and $40 for children. So that's from our side, the most ancient places in the world. Which of the following attracted you the most? The Great Wall of China or the ancient place in Jordan? Let me see in the comments. And if you really learned something new from this video, then make sure to subscribe to the video so that you won't miss any updates.